Hi, my name's Sam Brady, CIBC Wood Gundy, here in the Quinte branch, Brady Clark Advisory Group. I'm a Senior Wealth Advisor and Portfolio Manager.
And I'm Ian Clark. I'm also a Senior Wealth Advisor and Portfolio Manager. One of the areas we help our clients is in understanding all the opportunities available to them within certainly their investments, their planning. But philanthropically, a lot of our clients do have goals to make donations to some significant charities that they appreciate and want to support. One of the ways we can do that is with helping them do it with the donation of appreciated securities.
For example, we had a client who wanted to make a ongoing donation in her late husband's memory. She had written the checks. She was ready to make the donation to a charity, and in this case it was the Belleville General Hospital Foundation. And we just said, stop. And we're not saying stop because BGH Foundation is not an awesome charity, which it is. But stop because there's a more effective way to do this, and that's the gift of appreciated securities, where she and her late husband owned some securities, some stocks in this case, that had appreciated over time so considerably that there was a large tax obligation owing if she was to sell them. What she was doing was writing a check with after-tax dollars, which she uses to fund her lifestyle. So what we could do is actually gift those appreciated securities, those stocks, into the Belleville General Hospital Foundation, and any charity for that matter. And CRA waives any taxes owing on that capital gain. Still get the tax credit, still get that memorial donation, but you're paying less tax. The charity wins, the client wins, and CRA is left with less tax.
Oh, economically, certainly in attracting and maintaining a thriving business economy here in town, you need to have access to healthcare. And the best way to keep and attract doctors, physicians, surgeons is to have state-of-the-art equipment. And if you can have state-of-the-art equipment within a small, highly connected community like ours here in Belleville, all the better, right? Our commute to work is 4 minutes, but we're still getting that state-of-the-art healthcare and access to our hospital. Whereas, everyone else, and you think of the big city where, perhaps you can have great care, but, it takes you an hour and a half to commute to work or 45 minutes to drive anywhere. We can have the best of both worlds here in our community.
I think when you have a full understanding of how hospitals actually work, especially in smaller communities like Belleville, I'm not necessarily saying we're small here, but compared to cities like Toronto, et cetera, you realize that hospitals are built by the province and then supported by a foundation in the community. Ultimately, equipment is really going to have to be funded by local donations. So living in a small community, we all recognize what it's like when something happens in your life and you have a health event and you have to go to your local hospital. And you realize that supporting that entity is extremely important. Yeah, my mom was in her 77th year and moved to the area as well in the last year and just started having some weird symptoms, and we got her to BGH. They got her checked out and very quickly diagnosed that she unfortunately had brain cancer. Sadly, my mom passed away in May. However, the care we received at BGH from diagnosis to while she was there, while she was waiting for brain surgery in Kingston, to coming back to Belleville was fantastic. The team on Quinte 5 treated her like family, and we'll never forget that. Ultimately your care is in their hands if something does go wrong, and
and also supporting, even if you're fully healthy and nothing ever happens and you never actually end up setting foot in the hospital, ensuring that that is there to be a safety net for your community is incredibly important to all of us.